That one sounded painful.
Oh,
It wasn't. It was okay.
That's
okay.
good.
So, last we left off, uh, continue your forward, movement towards, the lab incriminating evidence. Ridgeco its existence tied to Nemo, and, you fended off, three other, assassins that, had been sent after you with special tech. Um, there is a someone utilizing a drinking device and a suit that allowed him to fly while who gave you the runaround. Where tried to be a saboteur, caught him, took him in alive, but killed he killed one of your hostages. Then he almost killed Nostria as well.
It would have been awful.
And then you forward, decided to break through their line, tread mode, because you barreled right on through walls to line, and got to a a building that would give you a vantage from the lab itself. And there you intercepted two other assassins, tandem with each other. One was someone who was in control of a metal, of a steel magic rod fashioned after a broomstick that he sat upon like a witch. That was able to manipulate gravity, had gravity energy coming out of it, and he worked with someone who had been spliced with a rare breed of giant, to the point where he was bigger than Axe, wearing incredibly heavy, bulky metal armor with
Can't believe you
special
just
energy.
introduced your OC Axe but bigger.
Yeah. Special
Yeah.
energy in it.
Fucking-
That also worked with gravity magic to make him exponentially heavier.
So wait,
And these two work together.
Are you saying this person was also denser than Axe? That seems impossible. No one's more dense than Axe.
Their double team did cause a bit of a stir. You placed lifts in the man's armor to explode, damaging him greatly, and then caught out the gravity guy who was helping him move around. Tossed him aside to the protests of the big guy, who said he was a friend not to do that. Eventually, you went and recovered him after big guy was about to go nuclear and blow himself up, and convinced them to just tell you what they knew and head off somewhere. Hoped that you would succeed in bringing down Ridgeco, and thus hopefully succeed in disabling the magic that would cause them to blow up and die.
We did ultimately get them to calm down, or at least give up on that fight, and then Aegis was like, hey, could you just go hang out at Nemo in case we fail?
To which he laughed and then went off. You don't know if he's going to follow through with that.
Yeah,
You don't know.
we don't know.
Yeah, and then you had to go to regroup at the nowhere back inside the lobby of that building that has a vantage up top to plan your final assault. You know, there's one guy left, and he has a blade that can cut through anything.
what the fuck? Are you
So-
throwing in Ryder now?
The
Oh,
only
wait.
option is to not get cut.
So the only option is take the brunt force. Also, Neo, you're lying. You're gonna introduce two more OCs in this, and it's gonna be Azora, but more brain damage, and Aegis, but I don't know, older.
What does that mean? Aegis, the trait that sums up Aegis, old.
No, wait, no. Aegis,
Aegis,
but with
but more
no,
of a coward afraid of a real fight.
no Aegis, no Aegis,
Aegis, but
with
more
two-
money grubbing? Like what?
No. Here's
That's
Aegis,
just quorum.
Aegis, no Aegis, but with 2 spears at one go.
Man, I guess that
Aegis,
sums up how
but with
little of a
the
character Aegis is. He didn't even have anything that could be easily pointed to as that, but
Aegis,
more.
but with a longer reach.
No.
Aegis, but with a pike.
Yeah.
Aegis, but more impressive woodwork.
Oh,
Ooh.
I just meet Jesus, the real carpenter. You know, just like Jesus, Aegis does have apostles. I mean, followers.
Oh, I'll be.
Alright, so, Aegis brings out a table, and well, if we're gonna be raiding this place, this may well be our last supper, so...
So everyone sit around the table. Fuck, who is who in the Last Supper?
You're Pontius Pilate.
Who is that?
I don't even know if he was at the Last Supper,
I
but,
don't think he was.
no. Judas was, though, so,
Yeah, he was.
Okay, everyone, we're just gonna have to detour the game here, dude.
Azora is, Thomas. Doubting Thomas. I actually don't know anything about the Last Supper beyond it happening. And the apostles were there.
That's where
Obviously-
Judas told them, like, one of you will betray me. And everyone was
Jesus.
like,
Judas?
what?
That was Jesus.
No.
Jesus said it,
said
yeah.
one of you will betray me. And everyone was like, what? No, we never betray you. And Judas was just like,
It's real double. Maybe Jesus didn't know, but just like this double bluff will really keep them on their toes. Alright, anyway. So, I do think that our group should hold here for a bit though, because while they basically said they're up ahead burning evidence, so we don't have the luxury of time, but we should scope out what we can from the vantage point.
yeah.
Yeah, and that means that we're gonna be putting everybody to work before we do that, which is, you know, gonna have Nastria see what she can pick up from the place from outside, magic-wise. Gonna have Jailbird do a flyover. And the rest of us are just gonna scout it out from a distance. We got any...
Well, you're all pretty heavily damaged still.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but we're gonna take a break before we actually move. Well, you think we should... Well, we can break first and then do it.
Act sleep.
Yeah, just take a night. Take a night. Whole night. They won't know.
But during the night, none other but Brother Lotus has been paid the 2 golden coins to betray Aegis. I can't believe that this is actually Neil's takedown of Christianity.
You didn't strike me as very Christian,
Well,
Brother
no.
Lotus.
Well, to be fair, none of neither Jesus or any of the apostles were Christian.
I think the apostle.
Well, they were Jews, but then they became Christians. I don't fucking know.
Way. You're all pretty wounded,
Yeah.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
resting can
If
only
all-
do so much.
If only we had something to heal ourselves with.
We should have bought health potions, shouldn't
Wait,
we?
Neo,
But we
Neo,
didn't.
I'm gonna
Remember.
bullshit. Neo,
What?
cats purring have been shown to have healing properties. Clearly, we just need a cat to purr.
Reina has the snails that she can prepare. The
Yeah, but
rejuvenating power of life and light.
Ooh.
Well, let's go.
well, that's nice.
let's
Yeah.
have
yeah,
a
let's
get
have
a
some
big
lunch.
yeah. Or a break for lunch.
Okay,
then we do
that.
our scouting. Then we
Yes.
figure
Well,
out
that's nice and
our
all.
plan.
That's nice and all, but Axe is still gonna sit with the cats purring.
Okay. So yeah, everyone just planning, readying themselves in silence as Reina prepares a meal for everyone to partake in. everyone will get a glowing, tasty snail some escargot.
Nice.
Aegis isn't too injured, so while she is doing that, Aegis is going to try doing some work on the vehicle.
Huh.
I think.
What do you want to do with vehicle?
So it says this is a weird one, but it's jury rig. When you repair damage to a vehicle on the fly, roll in on a 10. But it doesn't have to be damaged for me to try and do some jury rigging, right?
I mean, you're repairing damage. Do it.
I know, but essentially I'm trying to give the vehicle a temporary boost.
Right. I'll allow that.
Okay. Essentially what Aegis is doing is he's just gathering up materials. He's just trying to basically jury rig some extra armor on the outer shell. He's trying to harden the vehicle, give it an extra line of defense.
Gotcha.
Because there might be Aegis is already thinking of one way into that lab, and it does involve a similar thing to the way we got into here.
But are you sure you want to put the nowhere in the room with the guy who can cut through anything?
It might be the risk.
Yeah, I'd be concerned about that.
Alright, okay, we'll back down on this. Alright, yeah, never mind.
Which, speaking of, I will say, Azora does seem like pretty nervous, is eating her slugs, but is also like, trying to, work on some drills, like, trying to practice her dodge rolls or whatever.
Yeah.
Reyna
makes a remark as she serves them up, saying that, I always wanted to cook something with these ingredients. I always thought I'd do it in a I always thought I'd do it in a fancier kitchen.
What? It's very nice kitchen. Nicest kitchen I've seen.
Aegis is like, okay, looking over the group. Since he's not going to be repairing the vehicle, he actually does. Okay. Lotus, Axe, Azora, Corim, Jailbird. Nostria, we need to have a word about what we're doing next.
They're all at attention. Wait, who did you say?
The 2-player characters, Corim, Nostria, Lotus, Jailbird.
Nice.
So everyone except Reyna.
Everyone except, yeah. Well.
And the prisoners.
Yeah.
No.
So, we're going up against someone with a blade that can cut through anything. Azora, you've been our frontline fighter, and your best ability is that you can take anything thrown at you, but we can't depend on that for this one.
Yeah.
Lotus, you're quicker on your feet. I don't want any of us getting hit, but I think our best option should be, while we're trying to work him out, just keep him trying to hit something that he can't hit. The rest of us will whittle him down. Axe, you're too big a target for the fight. You keep an eye on the others. Keep an eye on any other enemy. Keep them off our backs.
Okay.
Yeah, Lotus nods.
Corim, you're not a frontline fighter, but you've got good eyes. I want you to try and see if you can spot anything in him. Maybe set a trap we can use during the fight. Doesn't have to be the greatest thing in the world, just something to trip him up. Give us an opening.
Corim, tell me what your knife-ear eyes see.
So, elves have good sight, eh?
Neo, can you believe these two?
I can't. This is supposed to be serious, and they're just goofing around.
Yeah, so come on, this is serious RP.
So yeah, Corim says so our primary goal then is to disarm him, I think.
Disarm him could be good. If it's only his blade that gives him these properties, then getting it out of his hands seems like best move.
I'll keep a lookout for a way to do that.
The rest of us will keep him tied up, make sure he can't hit, just try and avoid his attacks as best you can. Axe, you're on duty for everyone else.
Okay.
Trying to think.
Axe
Someone
is
else.
gonna be
Someone.
Mama Hen.
Yeah,
Someone
Nastia
should-
scratches her chin, saying, "If I can cut through anything, do you think I can cut through magic shield? Through shield magic?"
Abracadabra.
Depends on how it works. That's something to keep an eye on, though. If you sense magic coming off of it, we might have to tag Axe back in. And besides that, we
Fine.
should have someone else. We should have someone else keeping with Axe, so he doesn't get overwhelmed. And Aegis actually does look up between Azora and Jailbird. Which one of you two wants to assist Axe with the cannon fodder?
Hello.
Jailbird can keep her range, so she should keep that range.
Yeah,
You know,
Jailbird's
there's
not.
no point in her.
I can be on axe duty.
Perfect. Just make sure no one's getting his flank. Pick off the stragglers.
Wait, why access duty to them, but they had duty to Axe? Huh?
They have duty to each other.
Duty to do.
Just keep. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on everyone, but when we head in there, there's no backing out.
Well, duh. Axe knew that from start.
Well, yeah, but we're already pretty deep in enemy territory. But once we're in there, there's no way but forward. At least I think so. We're gonna get anyway. We'll get a view of the place as best we can and work out a strategy. But when we run into that last assassin, we're gonna have to tie him up. Make sure he can't use that sword to the best of his ability.
Yep.
All right, everyone, break time. They're burning evidence, so we don't have the luxury of time, but we'll take what we can get.
Yeah. So with the Snails of Light and Light, you restore yourselves full health, heal a
Nice.
debility,
Nice.
Everyone does it. Heal to full health.
and heal a
Clunk,
debility
clunk,
if you have.
clunk, 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 clunk.
And what if we didn't have?
If you have
Heal a debility
Oh,
if you
okay.
have.
yeah.
Okay.
Axe feel powerful.
So you want to know something fucked up? Aegis did not take a single point of damage last session.
Well,
Wow. And yet he eats leeches.
Snails.
Azora was short 13 health, which is how much health Felina has.
Next party's gonna
Um,
die so fucking hard. Just doomed out the gate.
So Azora does sort of go to talk to Aegis, you know, a bit in private, you know, sort of take him aside, you know, out of earshot of the others. And, you know, does say, like, after sort of pausing a bit to, you know, collect her thoughts, I have fought a foe similar in nature to this, with an attack that can't be blocked, that can cut through anything. And,
Aegis nods.
you know, Azora, you know, like, sort of, like, lifts her eye patch up for a bit. It didn't go well.
Yeah, okay,
Oh my
again, Aegis
God.
nods. Bit of a grim look on his face.
Oh my
What?
god, you're missing an eye.
What did you learn?
Not much useful, other than something that has stuck with me is I may have gotten stronger, but I still don't think I could beat that opponent. If anything, I'm slower than I was then. A bit less reckless, maybe, but
Aegis
an
is
abundance
gonna-
of caution I would recommend, but other than that, I really wish I had more advice to give.
Well, we'll do what we can. We've got each other's backs in there, but we can't get sloppy. Not now.
I do have my gun now, and this is, Azor says padding short, which is better than any, I didn't have any kind of ranged weapon like this. But still, it's... In any case, where would you like me in battle when we get to it?
I'll cover you as always. I'm not we're gonna work out his range and then try and deny him that. But if you want to be in the front line, I can understand that. I'm faster than you, quicker on my feet. Should be able to give him the slip, so for once maybe I should be in the lead. Lotus is going.
sorry, I can't be.
I asked Lotus to draw his attention and then keep him busy. So Lotus is our frontline fighter. Just make sure he can't get a blow on him. You put that gun to good use. Just
I'll try.
be careful with the spread on that thing.
Yeah. I'm sorry I'm not more useful in this fight.
We'll see that when it comes to it. You haven't let us down so far.
So far. It's the nature of so far, though. Nothing happens until it happens.
Oh, call me presumptuous, but I see a life on the other side of this lab, so I'm gonna fight like I still have a chance at it. I'm not gonna envision otherwise.
I'll
Granted,
give it my all.
probably won't be able to come back here afterwards. Lawless zone or not, I think there's gonna be a few people in this city who have it out for us after all is said and done. But I guess if we were gonna make an enemy of any city, it may as well be the only neutral one.
Fair enough.
Oh, steel yourself for it. If you don't want to go in, I can understand that.
No, I'll go in.
Right. Time to take stock then. And yeah, Aegis is going to, basically, after everyone's eaten we're going to start our scouting.
Okay, so you're doing sort of like a flyover with Jailbird, I'm assuming?
Oh yeah, I can go small with this suit, yeah, so I can fly over with
Yeah.
Jailbird.
Scout a bit. Alright, so you can add Jailbird's quality to your discern reality.
I think I'm not sure how to quite think it, but I'm also having Nastria kind of scan the place, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, that'll be a separate.
Yeah,
make it
okay.
separate.
So, this is... And what is her quality? It's 2, isn't it, Jailbird? Yeah, okay, so add 2 to this. 8. Man.
There you go, you got a question.
Yeah.
It might have been better if you rolled as Aegis.
Oh boy, you're never gonna let this go, are you?
I feel like that would have done better. Like, look what happens when I roll as Nostria.
Okay, alright, you are more on top of these things. And even with so many more characters to keep mindful of.
I was in my character.
Okay, alright, brown noser.
You're never gonna make it as a role player. You can't even finish your alignment.
Maybe you would be getting your alignment more if you were actually logged in as your character in Roll20.
So, what should I be on the lookout for?
What should Snake be on the lookout for, or what should Aegis be on the lookout for?
You should be on the lookout for my boot up your ass.
Yeah, he shouldn't be. You're not gonna go to America.
No, why would I touch that cesspit?
You're already living in a cesspit.
I'm just swapping one cesspit for another being from fucking London.
Your fucking British COVID virus has come to Norway. It's getting in here.
So,
It's getting in
fly
here
around.
in Norway. Sorry, go on, Neo.
in your flyer, and you can tell that there's pretty heavy reinforcement at the front doors. So they have like all the apparent entrances seem like barred up and reinforced.
What's the exterior of the lab's material? Is it like thick concrete? Is it like steel?
It's pretty thick concrete. With
Okay.
some steel reinforcement. The doors specifically look like they're barred up with steel bars. Windows are non-existent almost. Like they.
Are we just looking at essentially a big concrete cube?
Kind of. There's like, there's the columns at the corners kind of rise up a bit above the rest of the ceiling.
So a bit like a
And-
castle.
Yeah, kind of. But it looks like they have it closed, but on the roof there is what looks like a small sun door.
So there's a hatch up there.
Yeah, like it looks like a sun door, like kind of like the thing something you'd open to let the sun shine in on something, probably like for a plant or something in the sun.
That's the one opening. Could
That's the one opening that doesn't appear heavily bordered up.
hmm.
And it looks like there's but yeah, aside from that, yeah, like any other opening could have to.
Any other openings we'd have to.
You'd have to make,
Okay.
yeah, like blow walls open and shit like that.
Yeah.
Jailbird can make bombs.
She can. So maybe sunroof seems like if that's the one not totally locked down opening, that could just be an opening they've left for us, which could be which could be tricky, especially if they are being cautious.
And
But
it is
what
a
the-
narrow opening as well.
Yeah, so we wouldn't be able to get all of us in there very quickly. And it's on the roof. Alright, so what about Nustria?
Alright, so when you get back to the nowhere, Nastia, who has sort of been sitting down, closing her eyes, head pointed at the lab, and when she opens them, she says, "Oh, wow, there's actually 2 spikes of magic energy in there.
Do you think one of them might be coming from that guy's blade, or...?
I think one of them's definitely got to be coming from that blade, because it's sort of situated weirdly. But the other is like a whole well at the back at the back end of the building.
Hmm. Okay. Where roughly do you think... Where roughly was the other one? The one who might be the one that might be carrying the blade.
Well, it's moving around, sort of in not really following any sort of formation, but I the way it's moving, I'd guess he's just moving around, looking at whatever's going on inside there.
Right. Okay, so he's on the move. Probably a slim chance of us actually intercepting him, right? He'll come to us. On that note,
Yeah.
Aegis calls another team meeting.
All right.
Team huddle.
Team huddle. All right. So Aegis draws a rectangle, and he just explains. Okay.
You can draw?
Hey, you can draw on the map.
Wow.
There's that big white blank space next to the left of Emberwell too.
My goodness.
Perfect. This is the moment. Aegis take out his map and doodles on it.
So
Rectangle. Yes.
All right.
So they've got the front secured, all big secured. They've got big wellspring of magic by the back. And the guy carrying the magic sword, well, he's on patrol, so yeah, dunno, somewhere. Just making the rounds.
The Riddler.
Yeah, that's him. Meanwhile, somewhere on the roof, there is a hatch for the sun. I don't know where that
Hatch
is.
for the sun.
Sun hatch. Not a sunroof, a sun hatch. So, Aegis explains, so, place is pretty locked down. I think they're expecting us to just go through the front. The place is built out of thick concrete, and there's just one entrance that seems unsecured, which makes me suspicious all by itself. Jailbird, you can fashion explosives, but we're kind of making a bit of a crapshoot no matter where we enter in this building. We could maybe go by the back and figure out what the big source of magic is, but that could just as easily blow up in our face.
Could those explosives be strong enough to break through the wall? We could make our own entrance on the side, take them more by surprise.
Aegis looks at Jailbird. What do you think?
Sorry, what was the suggestion?
Could her bombs that she makes, could she make explosives strong enough to break through this wall by the looks of it?
Not through the heavily reinforced front wall, but through the sides, yeah.
Yeah, like,
I could blow a
maybe
hole open in the side wall.
if we put,
Yeah.
or on either side, yeah, like put on the side, especially if the guy's on patrol, we could detonate when he's somewhat close, maybe catch him in the explosion, and then we'll have a more convenient, and an entrance that they're not expecting to funnel in through.
We could wait on a golden opportunity.
Austria brings up, well, to have a bead on him, I'd need to be sitting down, focused, eyes closed, and only seeing magic energy. So I'd need to coordinate. I guess I'd have to. Jeez. Maybe I'd have to just sit back but yell out when I see him close?
Yeah, do that. Granted, we don't have all the time in the world. You gotta remember, they're in there, but they're in there destroying evidence. That's
Right.
We may just have to go in blind, blow a hole in the wall, and take whatever advantage we get. The moment we go in.
Yeah, Jailbird nods and just says, "Let me see what I can whip up right now."
Right. Yeah, we're not gonna wait for an advantage on Blade Guy. The moment we explode, we blow up the wall and make our move, they're gonna converge on us. So we'll take what we can get. Keep an eye out for him.
Okay, so she taking Jailbird rustles through the nowhere. She's going to take apart some of the to do this, she's gonna want to take apart 2 of the rifles that you picked up.
All right.
And probably grab the scrap out of some of the armor you picked up from you guys as well.
That works. All right then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aegis
So
okays
that's
that.
down 5 rifles to 3.
Okay.
And scrapped apart some of that armor. You didn't even put the armor on, but yeah, whatever. It's just stuff. And yeah, she is able to create in a timely manner an explosive that she can plant pretty safely at the wall that will blow a sizable hole open that everyone can rush through.
Perfect. All right. So once we're in there, our job is to essentially, well, stop them from destroying evidence. So orders are to incapacitate anyone we see who's not on our side. If anyone stands down, let them stand down. Anyone presents
Question.
a threat. Yeah.
Is Axe free to smash him? Even if it leads them to dead?
Smash people, not things.
Okay. Strange. Usually it's the other way.
Well, we kind of need what they're using intact.
Fair.
But leave any scientists or what have you alive. We need to have a word with them. Business people as well. As many confessions as we can get, the better. More
May
people
Axe
we can
kill
get talking.
Campbell?
We're not going to find Gamble in there.
No. Axe deflates a bit. He was really hoping.
Axe grows smaller.
Axe is suddenly just barely a half a head taller than Aegis.
Right. So, just remember the plan. Me and Lotus are gonna be in the lead when we come face to face with that final assassin. We're gonna draw his attention, make sure he can't land a hit. The rest of us focus on whittling him down and getting that blade out of his hands. We'll go in for the kill the moment the opportunity presents itself. Don't do anything reckless. Well, besides everything we're doing. This whole thing's been
Okay.
pretty reckless, but be as cautious as you can while we're doing this.
Aegis. Reckless is what we do best.
So, are you having Reyna stay in the nowhere?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, she's not. She is. I mean, she does have better combat ability than Nastria, but it feels weird to drag her into combats in a way.
Yeah, no, she has enough combat ability to defend herself, but not to like take her into battle.
Nastria serves
Gotcha.
a vital supportive role.
Yeah. Nostra is like a field medic, you know. That's not her exact job, but it's a similar thing. She's not a combatant, but she's like her job is she still has a job in
Alright.
combat.
So you're all prepared to go, and as you're leaving the nowhere, Reyna just says, "Hey, so how long should I wait before bailing?"
Aegis looks about the group. Give us a day, but if you see any sign of danger, don't be scared to vacate. Can I bullshit a thing?
Yeah.
Beside the driver's seat, there's in one of the little cabinets, there's a little manual I wrote up, just in case one of us needs to learn how to drive this thing. Consult that.
Yeah. Yeah, Reyna nods. Yeah. I feel like I could probably get the hand on it. I'm a quick learner.
Right. Yeah, if you come under threat, come under danger, just take the nowhere and get out of here. We've got the map of the mines as well, so you should be able to follow your way back out.
Alright. Well, raise hell.
That we will.
Well, I suppose if the rest of us all die, we'll make a hell of a food truck for you.
That's true. She just scratched her chin.
Don't use the murder holes to serve food. That's way too morbid.
She's just, that's true, as she's saying, and like we haven't even gone in yet, and she's already peeling off, hoping we all die anyway.
I come back from getting a popsicle or an ice cream rather, and just hear Em laughing, and now someone wants us dead.
Yeah. I mean,
This is edibles on treadables.
Alright, so you're all set up then to head on in.
Yep.
Jailbird's setting the explosives by the wall. What's your formation?
Aegis and Lotus in the lead, Azora and Axe in the second line, Corum and Nastria the back. And am I forgetting any with Jailbird as well?
Jailbird.
Yeah, Jailbird's up.
Yeah.
Jailbird's up front right now, setting up the
Yeah,
explosives.
but she'll run round to the back.
Yeah.
Actually, for the
around to the
moment,
back.
okay. Actually, sorry. Let me reiterate. Actually, Azora's in front at the moment. Like replace Azora and Aegis. Aegis will take front line if and when we see Blade Guy.
Alright.
Then they swap around.
Azor's good for breaching.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, Jailbird sets it up, flicks something, and then runs back to the group saying, "Alright, we got 5 seconds. If you know any prayers, say them."
Well,
Aegis desperately tries
Yeah.
to remember his old language.
Yeah, Lotus starts muttering something with his hands together.
Yeah.
Axios goes, Axe, we've been through a lot. Yes, Axe, we're going to do this, Axe. And he just grabs it firm.
Azora gives, a short prayer, a short Grimwood prayer. Vol's like, covering your eyes, just to show. But yeah, Azora gives a short prayer. Not that she is particularly religious, but
All right.
Alright, so, yeah. Kaboom. The fucking. Oh god, hold on.
Oh no.
no.
Aegis takes Azora as Fulcrum.
I gotta refresh because I lost the chat.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's happened sometimes. You pull it out and then exit out and you can't go back to it. Gone. Alright, there we go. So yeah, kaboom. A
Kaboom?
hole is blown open. Can fit probably 3 people going in horizontally at a time.
so
What did you
Azora,
hear?
as soon as the
Kaboom.
explosion goes off, just shield up is going to try and rush in, use the dust as cover, to sort of get into the gap and just see, what I can see. What's the inside of this place look like?
Alright, thank god for that save.
And Aegis is following behind Azora as Fulcrum.
Obviously, I have my shield drawn. I also have short drawn at this point.
Sword and gun.
Shield and gun.
Sword.
Yeah, if you
Shield and gun, yeah. Whoops.
so roll this. Why not? Oh.
Gun and sword do this.
That's not good.
I B. And where? So many names, man.
So many names,
Fucked
so
up.
little time.
There it is. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, Azora rushes in.
Yeah. What do I Russian short drawn. Shield
Yeah.
raised. What do I see?
So
immediately?
okay, you see, there's it's a wide room, metal, no steel flooring, steel walls, inside past the concrete. There's a bunch of shelves and that you see a bunch of people just sort of ruffling through, who seem to have been ruffling through, grabbing things and burning them up and tearing things. There are a few people
Oh jeez.
in soldier uniform, in like soldier armor, just sort of walking around the perimeter, like watching them, making sure that they're doing everything right. A bunch of them obviously now looking your way, caught off guard, surprised, shocked, screaming that they're here. And up on as you walk in, Corum shouts, "He's up there on the rafters."
Now, when you say up there on the rafters, like
There's like a second floor where
Mhm.
there's basically, like catwalks basically.
Mhm.
Yeah, with there's a bunch of stuff hanging off the ceiling as well. Looks like various, implements that are used for experiments. And catwalks to access them all. And when you look up where Corum calls out, there is a guy in what looks like green metal armor, holding a large scythe.
Ooh.
ooh,
Is he
Nice.
surprised?
No, he looks mostly he looks at you and he just kind of glares. Like he looks more annoyed than anything.
what's he look like actually?
He he looks he's a human. He has sort of long hair. And he's holding on to, and no, he's gripping the scythe with both hands. He's pretty tall. probably like 6'1", I guess.
Age,
Uh,
roughly?
Probably in his probably in his late 30s.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. So, as we're all running in and seeing scientists and soldiers and all that, Aegis does like actually just yell out, "Just get down!" And then he raises his gun towards one of the soldiers,
Oh
and he's
no,
gonna loose a shot.
Ooh.
Aegis with gun.
He's had a
You'll
rifle
notice
for a bit.
bolts up.
Yeah, but this is Aegis with gun. This is a different form of Aegis.
That he's been in for a bit.
No, this is a special. This is school shit. Oh no.
Why did you make it school shooter Aegis?
Well,
I didn't say it. I just said the first.
I heard the syllable, and there was nowhere else that could have gone. Skeet
God.
shooter Aegis, what? Anyway.
Skull shooter Aegis.
School shouter.
yeah.
School chaperone Aegis.
School.
Why do they need a
shooter.
gun exactly? Anywho, I am going to
Never know.
I'm
Around the
going
corner.
to place myself in danger of the GM's choosing like a fucking idiot. Right off the bat, I told
Okey-dokey.
everyone to be cautious, and then broke the rule, broke bad, and did a piddly free damage on one of the soldiers I shot.
Yeah, you shoot one of the soldiers in the shoulder.
Ow.
Yeah, and that's when let's see. Yeah, so that's when there one of the scientists who was going through his shit, trying to burn shit, just like you didn't, he was like crouching behind something as you walked in, and he takes this opportunity to like tackle you to the ground, like he has you on the ground.
Damn.
Yeah.
Scientists on
think of
board
him as
with
a
this
threat.
whole destruction thing. What a bitch.
Yeah, and that's when you note and that's when Corum shouts out, "Aegis! He's jumping at you!"
Oh, is Scythe guy?
Yeah.
The second Scythe guy jumps off the catwalk, like I want to take my shot. I've been waiting for him to like be in the air to take my shot.
All right.
So I'm gonna fire with short with guns
Alrighty.
as strength, and since we surprise these guys, we burst through the wall to catch them off guard. I get +1 on going to your combat action until you roll a 9 or less. So I get a +1 to this. Oh, thank God. Well, I needed it that time. Let's mark off ammo, I think. Oh, that'll be my... Let's not mark off ammo. I guess I will deal reduced damage.
Okie dokie.
Yep. Oh, I actually need to... Sorry.
Need to pull up the spreadsheet. The list of functions.
Yeah. Okay, bad shorts fall. Five damage.
Right. So yeah, you blast him in midair. He grunts as the explosion hits him, and yeah, he doesn't go and immediately behead Aegis.
Nice.
Yeah, hoping to knock him
But,
back, knock him
yeah,
off course.
it
with
looks
that.
like he seems knocked back. There's like smoke, but when the smoke clears, he's not there.
Oh no.
And that's when one of the soldiers with nearby Aegis with the sword just decides to take his stab at him anyway. If Scythe can't, sword might.
I'm gonna try and like grab this scientist who's on top of me and like just shove him in the way of the blade.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
King move.
Roll int.
When did Aegis start becoming so evil?
Oh no.
God damn it.
Wait, this is Defy Danger though.
Oh yeah, it's a 7. Yeah, cautious.
Alrighty.
Good shout, remembering my fucking move.
I can't believe who needs that? Who forgets moves?
You'll avoid being stabbed because he stabs into the scientist instead, but like it'll stab through in such a way that you'll still be stuck under.
Ooh. Still pretty fucking metal.
Yeah.
You're good with that?
I'm good with that.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you see him coming and like shift out of the way just in time to like shove the scientist to your side a little bit, and yeah, he's impaled right through and like is like sort of like pinned down on top of you now.
Sorry, pal.
Well,
When I
he's
said
great.
get down, not what I meant.
As he
Yeah.
screams, as he screams and bleeds out.
Oh, it seems like he's
And-
dead on the spot with that. I don't know.
You don't die
Uh,
from the spot from just that, do you?
So
Depends.
can I stand in defense of Aegis right now while he's
you
pinned
can
down?
if you'd like.
Yeah, I want to put down a. Ooh, that is no one's on low health, so no one gets a +2 health from that.
What is low? Oh yeah, we're all on full health. Yeah.
No one's
Right,
taking
so
damage. yet.
let's how have our supporters done? Let's see. So, Axe.
Yeah.
You're as you rush in, Jailbird at your side.
Yeah.
There is soldier. The soldiers have sort of like gathered their bearings now. You can see
Access
that
arrived.
you can see that there are well, looks to be there. That looks like there's 9 soldiers.
9?
Yeah, 9.
Yes, 9.
Each one looks like they have a pistol, like a handgun, and a short sword.
Tiny.
And
Tiny
as you
then.
rush in, Jailbird gets shot in the shoulder.
Nanny?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Axe is gonna first rage out because they shot Jailbird in the shoulder. Jailbird is valued member of team.
All right. Yeah, dealing. Ooh, wow, she's already down to 1 HP.
Oh no. Okay,
yeah,
this is off to a
yeah,
bad start.
She
Okay.
just, yeah, like she just shouts,
Okay, okay.
"God!" And yeah, like a bullet flies right through her shoulder, and she like you
What
know
does he have? She has.
collapses down a bit.
Does he only have like 3 HP?
What?
6.
Oh yeah, she has 6.
Okay, so Neo, I'm gonna use a skill on my mob. It's
Yeah.
called Intimidate. When you bulk up to threaten someone, roll plus strength. On a 10, on a plus 10, they'll do as you ask, and a 7 to 9, they would, but they don't think you're the biggest threat in the room. Wait, what?
What?
They would, but they don't. Yeah, no. Now I'm just reading it.
I think this is for like a sort of like you're
Oh,
like
no,
you have someone prisoner and you're like
Oh, that's stupid.
trying to strong arm them into do something.
Oh, that's stupid. Whatever. How clumped up are they? Or like?
They're sort of spread out. They're sort of in twos, I guess, except for one who's impaling the scientist by Aegis.
Well, Axe is he's gonna run towards the nearest 2.
All right.
Dun 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 dun. Actually, no. Axe is gonna leap. He's gonna leap towards them and try and land on the nearest 2. At least one of
Alright.
them. Axe, jump!
Leap.
Wahoo! Oh Jesus, yeah. And on a 10 plus choose 2. Oh, I've got a cost fucking. Oh, okay. I don't take any damage.
All right.
Oh. Let's see now. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's Juggernaut. leap. That's one. Okay, you land exactly where you want that. That's on someone, deal damage as they absorb your fall. Yeah. So I just deal damage and they absorb my. As
All right,
this
roll your
one guy
damage.
absorb. This one poor guy to let's say the one to the left is
Alrighty.
absorb. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
oh.
you
He's
just
like this is like a Tom,
crash into this guy.
this
like,
is like a Tom and Jerry cartoon where like the guy he's like an accordion.
Was that the one who shot Jailbird that he got, or was that he just said to the left?
Let's take the one who. Let's say it was the one that shot.
Okay,
I
sure.
don't know.
Yeah, the one who shot Jailbird. Yeah, you just stomp onto him. He crumples to the ground, like bones audibly breaking.
Holy shit, Jerry!
A crunch noise heard.
As Axe just looks at the other one, you know, just being a real intimidating thing.
Yeah, he backs up. As see. As you all hear Corum yell out, "Nostrea above you!"
No.
As it looks like, yeah, the guy has somehow gotten himself into the air above Nostrea.
I want to can I know I had a was standing in defense of Aegis.
Yeah,
Can I
you
try
went
and
to go.
defend Nostra?
You went to go stand in defense of Aegis.
Can I not try and take action here?
You can attempt. You can make an attempt. Remember, she's in the back. He's at the back.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I've got this guy on
Um,
top of me, and I'll deal with that. So, well, it's gonna be tricky to deal with that if you just like go. Actually, I'm not standing in defense of you, but deal with that. And it's like Aegis is just gonna have to push this guy off, and I'm sure Aegis can deal with it. No, I'm cool. That's all right.
I this guy's like the biggest threat at the moment, and I'm pretty sure he could one shot any of our NPCs.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
So I want to try and defend Nostria essentially by like tackling her, and getting on top of her, like,
All right.
just
Well, first you'll need to roll Dex.
okay. This is scary. Oh, a 9. Okay.
Right.
Oh wait, hang on. Oh no, wait, I don't have a bond with Jailbird. I don't get a gambit. It wasn't part of the plan.
Wow,
was
I have
not
a
part of
bond
the
with
plan.
Jailbird.
Well, when your Axe or Brother Lotus or Nostria gets hurt, then I'll get some gambit.
So, yeah, I'm gonna say tackling Nostria means that you're not gonna tackle her all. No, the moment no, you're running towards her to try and do something. Like if you dive forward and tackle her, like it's gonna be like someone's going to get hurt. Like
Oh, no.
like whether it's he lands on you instead or you hurt her or something else happens. This is volatile.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Okay, so what's your action?
Yeah, Azor seeing this, like slow-mo is going to, like with shield raised above her, sort of on her side, just go for like, a just full body, tackle of Nostra to just try and like shove her as hard as I can, sort of like
Alright.
down into the
So
side
to
as I
see
just
how
like
this works out, I want you to roll
roll what?
roll strength just to see exactly how this plays
Okay.
out. All right, a 9. A 9, a 9. Let's see. I'll let you decide. Of the two of you, of the two Azoras, who do you want to feel pain?
I'll take it. I'll accept this.
You're go. You go. I want your consent that you're going to accept this.
I feel like I could see where this could potentially be going, but I'll accept this.
All right.
I might be upset about it, but I'll accept it.
All right. You dive forward, you like yelling Nostria to get out of the way, rush forward and tackle her.
Mm-hmm.
Slam her to the ground as this guy is making his way down. He makes his way down with his scythe, landing, basically like landing on it almost.
Wait, landing
Like-
on what?
No, he's like like he's riding his scythe down basically.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like dealing 8 damage, ignoring armor,
Mm-hmm.
and this is slice messy. He cleaves right through your leg.
Okay.
Oof.
Like butter.
Oh no.
It is like you
Okay.
like yeah, your left leg, let's say down like from the knee down.
Okay. I can
Oh,
accept
just-
that.
I can't
It's-
believe that Azora not
So-
only lost.
So, Azora has just had her leg, sliced off,
Yes.
from the knee down. I think it's a bit early in the fight, but, I have had my leg cut off. I think this might be a, more took 30 damage situation than a
Oh.
took 8 damage situation, if you get my meaning.
Oh, you want to
I
do
can't-
that?
I
can't
think I
believe that
do
she's-
at this point.
No, Azora, you can't die.
What the fuck plot is this?
This
You
is
can't-
I have 31 health, not 30. This is my hidden wound. This is my I go to 1 hit point but get a bonus. And this also coincides with my level 20 move, which is when you're in no condition to fight but keep on going, which I think missing a leg counts as.
All right.
No. If the Black Knight could fight with
Uh,
on one leg,
You're down with this? You're
You want to go for it? Your principal protection here is supposed to be your armor, but this guy ignores armor.
Yeah,
You ready?
I think I am.
You want to rumble?
I think I do.
All right. Go ahead. I don't
One
know
health.
what's so hidden about this wound, though.
That's a good point. Well, no, it's like his
Fucking-
blade goes through, and it's like Azora looks fun, and everyone's like, "Oh, good, he missed." And then Azora starts to get up, but her leg doesn't get up with her.
Yeah.
That's how it's hidden.
Yeah, so as you're struggling to your foot, Nostrea like looks at you like in horror. And says, "Oh my god. Oh my god."
Yeah. Oh, I have to
my
roll. I have to
God."
roll Constitution. I might hit 0 HP right here.
Oh,
I can't
great.
believe that was gonna.
Oh no. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Well, I'm not dead yet. Much like Azora's character quote, not dead yet. So, as Azora climbs to her foot, bracing herself with her sword, I guess, she will stay standing and won't fall, despite the whole, like one-legged thing. She's really grinding in. And one of you gets a +1 on going.
Well.
Who wants a +1 on going?
Well.
I think
Who wants?
give it to Axe.
I-
He's going to be doing more.
I could give
pro-
this to an NPC too, if we want one of our NPCs to really not fail too. It just as an ally.
I think Axe, because I think Axe is going to be
Axe-
doing a lion's share of damage going forward.
Alright.
Okay.
You agree with that? Sweet.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Axe, wa-
You have a
Axe-
+1 ongoing now.
Oh, good. Axe is now the real damage dealer.
Axe is now pumped up. For
All right.
Aegis, meanwhile, Aegis kind of barely sees that going on, because he's got his guns up with him. Maybe just like turned his head up. Aegis wants to like basically force this scientist corpse maybe off of him. Is this guy alive or dead?
No, he's dead.
He
I'm still
died. Yeah, okay.
alive!
And yeah,
Aegis is just gonna with all of his just try and basically thrust himself forward,
Alright.
push and get to his feet.
roll strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, you push out of the way. You knocking the guard off balance on your way. I'd say.
Oh, great.
And the soldier off balance who had him pinned.
Quickly spinning around then, while I'm gonna take the opportunity while the guard is like knocked off balance to quickly spin around and launch a javelin at Scythe Guy.
Right.
Actually, let me double check that I've got javelins just quickly, because okay, I've got 1 ammo. Great. I forgot to make new ones. But perfect. And god damn it, Azora is still my fulcrum. I might
Oh,
set...
hey, wait, shouldn't you have gotten a strike of opportunity when he chopped my leg off?
That's true. I should have.
But he was.
I was pinned under a guy.
incapacitated at
Fair,
the time.
fair.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you get a strike of opportunity after he cuts Azora's leg off. Not a strike of opportunity. You fire this thing after he cuts Azora's legs off. It lands a solid blow on his back. Like it seems to just barely pierce his armor. Like he goes sort of grunts and looks back at you, assuming Azora's already out of the fight, I guess. But Azora is going to.
So yeah,
prove
Azora
otherwise.
has a big shield. It was built out of the front of that motor. So she props herself up on her stump leg and with her shield, brings her other leg to bear, then painfully pulls herself up, propping herself up on her shield with her left arm and just standing on her right leg. And then, sort of shuffles around to face this guy who is, I probably assume, thinks I'm still out of the fight.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
probably
back
looking
Aegis.
at he's looking at me
Yeah.
right now. Aegis,
Yeah.
who has fury in his eyes.
So Azora, turns to look at him, and just full on brain damage, PTSD, blood rage eye, super dilated, gritting teeth, inhumanly pushing past, the pain, and then just sort of as much as she can she's still pretty slow, obviously, limping with one leg, but is going to sort of crouch down as best she can and just lunge forward, stabbing and stopping herself from falling with her shield in a
All right,
everything she has lunge stab
go
attack.
for it.
This is +2. Oh, that's a 12. Someone gets 2 health. Wait, have
Can
either of you lost health?
No, can you give it to yourself?
Jailbird then.
Okay. Oh, that's
No,
good.
I cannot.
Yeah, that's good.
But
Give it to
Jailbird will take that.
All
2
right,
health.
yeah, Jailbird. I guess looking at you, shocked at your injury, but then seeing you power on, just thinks, a bullet in the shoulder is actually not that bad. 3 HP as she gets to her feet.
Yeah. All right,
Alright.
and damage. That's 2 piercing.
Alrighty.
Yeah, and Azora just sort of shouts as she just, thrusts her whole body forward to stab at this guy, bracing herself up on her shield.
And I get
Stab him in
and
the
I get
back.
another attack, which is as that hits him and he's distracted,
Yeah.
probably knocks the thing again. Aegis just quickly rockets another javelin at him. He's just speed throwing these things.
Ooh. Yeah, he's shocked at the sword flurry. yelps out at as blood sort of sprays out, and then again jabbed by a javelin, and just in a panic you see him swing his scythe at the air, tearing open a small hole that he goes to jump through.
Can I? Ooh! I can Wall of Steel this, because that includes their escape route is cut off, their spell is interrupted, etc. I want to try and stop that from happening.
Okay.
Enemy you're engaged in melee with, which I definitely am, makes a move against anyone other than you. You may attempt to stop them. If you do, roll strength. On a 10 plus, the move is cancelled. Their attack is blocked, their escape route cut off, their spell interrupted, etc.
What's the 7 to 9 on that?
You intercept their move. Rather than who they were originally aiming for, they hit you. I assume that means the scythe cuts through me instead of the air.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I roll strength?
You may. It's your life.
Yeah.
It's your
my
life to
I-
throw. It's your life to throw away.
Oh,
There
that's a
you
14,
go.
buddy. And you know what that means. That's predator instincts. Holy shit. So, when you roll a 12 plus on Wall of Steel, they are more than just thwarted by you. They give you an opening, disarm them, or cripple
Nice.
them or deal your damage. But so yeah, he's turning his scythe to do this, and Azora again just like braced on her shield with all her strength, just swings her sword at the, this ain't like another sword, this is a scythe. It's got a big old pole that doesn't cut through everything, and is just going to slam into the pole of the scythe with
Right.
her sword.
So this
yeah.
sounds like is this like a controlled tussle, like fall down with him? Are you gonna like pin him?
I mechanically
Basically.
can't fall right now, technically.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
this is like he tries to turn and Azora just like knocks the scythe down, and they're just like sort of standing face to face. His scythe just being knocked
The scythe
away.
falls down behind him as like he is forced to turn around.
Lotus, get that thing. And Aegis is going
Yeah.
to. Aegis, meanwhile, was like he comes out, and Aegis, ignoring the guard, is just gonna sprint full pelt to do similar tackle to that fucking scientist did. Just keep this guy held back while Lotus gets that.
Nice.
This plan has shot to shit.
I mean, we have at least for the moment disarmed him.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try and make sure that scythe stays out of the picture, because
Snake.
Azora has a +2 ongoing for this fight, and all it cost was her leg and all of her HP.
Ah, no, this fight, this plan only didn't have much leg on it. Didn't have much leg to stand on.
hey, you tried. You got there in the end.
Okay, so Aegis, you're running full pelt towards this guy?
Yeah,
Formerly the Scythe Man?
formerly the Scythe Man, temporarily not the Scythe Man.
You see him square up with Azora. Azora, you're seeing this too, obviously.
Nice.
He gets like a sort of a martial position, like like a hand-to-hand combat position, and you see blades extend forth from his gauntlets
Holy shit.
that start to shimmer with the similar glow that you saw on his scythe.
Oh no.
Well, hey, we got a scythe now, though.
Aegis, are you still running full pelt towards him?
Did Aegis see that?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's pretty clear view.
Yeah.
Is Lotus still going for the scythe?
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I imagine that's not going to be the, You know what? Aegis is going to keep going, but he does have a quick mental change of plans, which may be a really bad one.
Gotcha.
It's like, instead of going for the tackle, seeing, oh, he has those scythes, he's going to go for a slide tackle to the leg. Like, basically, kind of like as a last-ditch stop, also just to throw him off for Azora, basically.
Yeah.
Alrighty.